one thing that I hope it gets fixed with like the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can't even blame my internet on that one. Like that's all PSN. That really is.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You started the stream back? Or...
Yeah. We already started back.
Okay.
But I was saying like it just makes more sense to get people who have, you know, who enjoy playing that genre to review it.
And then like, well, like I just told Sean before I joined the party, I feel like GameSpot does this. Like, they knew this game was gonna get a whole bunch of teams. They probably felt that they good. It was like, people are gonna fucking love this game.
Let us be the one outlier.
Let's be the one that gives it a different score from everybody else. This to be different. And then you know what? We make everybody click on us.
Right.
To see why we didn't like it.
Bro,
so they give it a 10.
Slick is about the clicks. Slick is about the clicks.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at the review now because the bitch gave it an 8. And the good is so, like, the good is just, it's so much good she says about it. Then you get to the bad, and she says, much of the violence she inflicts goes unexamined, which makes the gruesomeness of it just unpleasant. How the fuck is that a con?
Am I supposed to take a look at the guy whose face I just knocked off? She legitimately knocked the person's face off.
Yeah,
like,
she knocked the whole face off.
Like, whole face.
So I get the statement, but the context is like super ass because again,
the game
you
is
know,
supposed to be gruesome.
Right? Like, you know what the story is, not what it's about per se, but you know what type of story is being told.
And then in the first Last of Us,
if
Joel
somebody
is fucking ruthless on that fucking
right,
game.
if somebody told me that we were gonna follow the story of a serial killer, I'm not expecting a fucking peaches and cream ride.
No.
I'm expecting that story to be as gruesome and fucking bloody as humanly possible. Not because I enjoy it, but just because you're telling me a story about a fucking serial killer.
Again, I believe she had to find something. She had to find something she could put there. Cause like me, I'm being the idiot right now and going to her review and seeing what she didn't like. Instead of all the 10s, that's all over the place right now. You know,
I'm trying to figure out what's this bitch malfunction right now.
I'm trying to see what the fuck is wrong with her for giving this an 8.
Yeah, make a review video for the review.
Hey, then we enter Eminem territory of like responding to people who didn't like the shit that people should inherently like.
Oh yeah, by his album. Yeah, right. What he did. But no, the game currently has the game has a 96 on Metacritic out of 86 reviews, which is fucking amazing.
96 ain't bad, shit.
It's a must play. Metacritic already gave it the must play tag. Yeah, 96, man.
Damn, I cannot wait.
Yeah, me neither. One thing that's because even on IGN's review, it was just him just praising it. They ain't the entire review. One part that stuck out to me was the fact that he said that the violence in that game is so gruesome that he said you know how you sneak first most of the time in Last of Us? Yeah. He said he hoped that his sneaking worked just so he wouldn't have to see Ellie ruthlessly kill somebody in part 2. He said that in the review, bro, and that's why I laughed when he said that.
Now hearing that,
it's the one quote I heard him say. I remember
hearing that versus the ruthlessness and violence is unexamined. That doesn't.
It's unpleasant.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Knowing that Ellie is that raw, bro, I might just give up stuff altogether.
Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, like wait. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Part of me,
it don't work for me on this game.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm here.
Part of me definitely wants to know, you know, exactly how bad does it get? Like, part of me is like very genuinely curious about that. Cause she legit. I mean, yeah, but she legit might fucking.
She stabbed that old girl in the throat. That was
right. I was gonna. Nah, fuck no. You cannot tell me that was an accident.
She
Well,
was
she
the
didn't. She didn't want to do that.
She made a
But she just
fucking
kind of
move.
did it.
But I really feel like, you know, a person might get stabbed in the throat and shot in the face just because the stabbing in the throat wasn't enough to slow them the fuck down.
I'm saying like
Gotta make sure you extra dead.
That's what the guy from IGN said, man. I laugh.
Man,
My
so
nigga
that's all
said
you
he
need to.
tried to sneak so he wouldn't see Ellie do something super violent to somebody. They said the game makes you like. They said the violence is so well done, it makes you uncomfortable. In part
Oh
two,
wow, I love that
that's
actually.
what they said. Yeah,
I mean, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that because you kind of got to be a little sick to put that together very well. Let's just be honest with you.
yeah,
But
it's
I
true.
mean, at the same time, it makes for a particularly memorable experience.
I think I seen her. You know, again, just nothing but people praising it. Which you know, again, love to see another PlayStation exclusive just get highly praised like it's getting. Um, but as far as the story, people say they laughed, they cried, they damn squinched at the screen because something was so terrible was happening. That Ellie was
Man,
doing to a character, you know, a
I'm gonna
person.
watch all that shit.
Yeah, I ain't really this clueless type of list. Something's gotta be something. But yeah, they said the story was great, the characters are
Bruh,
great,
why
there's
shoot
everything.
when you can shoot like I did?
No, no.
And then I just found out I can swing my shots like I do in other games.
Man,
Buy me some bullets, baby.
Again, Joel was ruthless as fucking in the first game. I guess Ellie is worse. I don't know. It's gonna be funny when I play part 2 and I just like don't get that shit. I'll be like, well, Ellie's doing the same thing Joel was doing the first one.
Bruh,
she's
we
going
not.
through work.
You gonna be hyped. You gonna be like the rest of us. You gonna be sitting there cheering at the screen like, yeah, boy.
Yeah, you're right.
You gonna be hyped. Like, there ain't gonna be no logical response to that. You gonna be sitting there celebrating just like anybody, like one of us.
Yeah,
I already know.
You're right. I can't wait for this, man. Game comes out in a week.
Yeah.
Week, man. We'll see how it is when I get on it.
I'm not sure if I want to let y'all play this one and play it myself.
Man,
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like it's a great, like I'll say it's a great game. Like I'll give it that. But it's definitely just, it's not my type of game, but it's a really great experience.
Yeah.
Like
it's the game we both deserve and have been waiting for.
And then when I hear things, like I think Guy from IGN says it's like everything from the first Last of Us was just improved. I don't know, man.
If 2020 don't pick up after this game, I'm losing all hope.
I know. We got the PS5 review yesterday, which was a W for 2020. Last part 2 getting perfect 10s from everybody.
Right.
That's another W.
Picking up, so
this man Rob said it's hilarious that we're playing a game about a virus during a virus.
This game finna hit.
We're playing a game about a pandemic in the middle of a
this
pandemic.
This game finna be so different for so many reasons.
It is.
I'm hoping there are. I kind of want there to be like game-changing choices in this game, because you didn't really get that in Last of Us 1. So I'm hoping that at the end, Ellie gets to, you know, yeah, just
like I said, just from I think the last trailer, I just feel like this game is gonna be, again, a revenge story, but just I think it's gonna go deeper than that. That's the part none of that doesn't want us to see it. And I think Ellie's revenge is going to backfire like a motherfucker. I don't know how, why. I just feel like her going this revenge thing is gonna backfire somehow.
That'd be an interesting
yeah.
That'd be an interesting take on that.
Because that's usually how revenge stories go. Really? If somebody's on a revenge story, there's usually repercussions because of this that they do.
So right now I'm gonna disagree because of the current season of The Flash, and all I'm gonna say is he was supposed to protect this person and he actually couldn't, and that nigga died. And in my brain, the person who killed the other person looked at the Flash and was like, you know, I ain't got nothing against you, you know, but you should probably still stay out of my way. And they fucking got the hell on. And my first thought was, damn, This person succeeded in everything they wanted to do. Shit. And the only reason she told him to stay out of her way was because she threatened to like reveal his identity. So my brain was like, even if he didn't want to stop you, like me personally, I would just feel like there's no point because you like the one thing I wanted to do, I fucking didn't. But yeah, I don't know.
Do you feel okay? Do you feel like Illa's gonna do all this? Because we know she's finna go on this fucking violent ass.
I feel
revenge
like
trip
violent rampage.
I feel like
that's it. Perfect, Sean. She finna go on a violent rampage. You think it's gonna be no consequences because of it?
I'm not gonna say there are gonna be any consequences. I feel like she's gonna get to the end and just run out of steam. You know, it's gonna be more so of how can I put it? It's gonna be like imagine if you and I were mortal enemies, and like I'm after you for whatever reason. Now I finally get to you and I'm ready to kill you, and now I'm just like, you know what? It's not even worth it anymore. I feel like she's gonna have that type of I feel like she's gonna have that type of realization. But on the off chance that doesn't happen, she may just be doing it so that, and this is assuming that the storyline has to do with the girl that she liked being killed by whomever. I feel like
I would hate that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
feel like
say the same thing.
I would hate that either that or like Joel or somebody dying.
I felt like
but that would be like a.
So I feel like
that would be like a kick in the nuts to lesbians, dog.
I feel like
a lesbian relationship is just like super duper great, and now it becomes a revenge story. The girl couldn't even have her girlfriend
because she killed her girlfriend. No,
and I feel like on the off chance that there's nothing more to this story than that, I feel like she's doing all of this in the hopes that she gets killed along the way and can be with said girlfriend.
Okay.
It'd be really cool though.
Man get shot and killed.
It'd be really cool though if there's a twist and the girl
I'm trying to keep it spoiler free for Sean too. So I'm trying not to say things from the first Last of Us that could.
Oh, because I was definitely about to mention something that I was definitely about to mention something from the DLC, but never mind.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
I'm glad you said that. Because I was about to fucking crack open the Jagger box on that one.
Sean will see some things from the first game might come back to bite them in the ass, but I won't say what or who.
I mean,
there's a military truck shooting at me, so I don't know if that's
that's like insignificant compared to the things that he's talking about. But
you'll see you get there.
But what I think is funny is there's a fucking truck tank thing in that game, just like there's one in Uncharted 4.
Dang, bro, why everybody got truck tanks, bro?
Right.
Oh,
I just put that together, like, oh man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, hey, perfect 10s, man.
Yeah.
I love seeing it. W for PlayStation. We got 2 W's back to back for PlayStation.
So final thoughts.
I'm tired. That's enough of this. I'm done.
Final thoughts on Sony's E3 reveal.
I thought it was great. Better than what I thought it was gonna be. Great job, Sony.
Yeah.
2 W's back to back.
Yep. Way to give us a light in the dark.
I'm definitely waiting on more gameplay stuff, but it was great. It definitely wasn't bad. Definitely wasn't bad. It was really good. Very enjoyable to watch. A little heavy on the graphic design, but I'm definitely waiting on more gameplay stuff. I'm waiting to see more characters do the thing that they're gonna do.
I agree with you on the gameplay, except because it's our first time seeing all this, I'm totally fine with trailer after trailer after trailer. I just don't need so like for me, you guys don't have to adopt this, but for me, if a game is revealed, you can show me a trailer twice. After the second time, I need to see gameplay. Now, but if you have gameplay ready, I am totally open to that too. So, but overall,
Hey
love the
man.
design of the PS4. I mean PS5. Love the games that are coming out. All of them seem like pretty solid hitters. And I think I really, you know why I think I love this? Because there were no fucking VR games.
I'm so glad that
There
shit.
were no VR games.
Or y'all
Like,
want VR to die?
hell yeah. Like,
I don't give a fuck about
right.
Okay,
VR.
hold on. That's another
Oh
thing.
Lord.
That's another topic. No, I mean like that'll be interesting to talk about in my opinion.
I don't think VR. I believe VR still exists for PlayStation. Now I'm getting tongue twisted. PlayStation VR is a thing that exists. Now, do I
Yes.
know how popular it is? I have no idea. I don't give a damn about it myself. Like, I don't. You couldn't show me nothing VR that made me want to go out and buy that headset. I don't feel
Well,
nothing.
Kratos, God of War 2 on the PS5,
Nah, that'd
only
be too
available
much.
on VR.
Nope.
That is a motion
Still
sickness
couldn't. Still
waiting
couldn't.
to happen.
Still
Oh
couldn't.
my
Why is it?
god.
Wait a minute. Why is it motion sickness waiting to
Bruh,
happen?
cause first of all, bruh, like I played, I was at a friend's house and I played like a VR game, and I played a first-person shooter, and it took like 5 minutes for me to get nauseous. I was like, I can't do that. Now take all of
A
that,
first person shooter?
yeah, it was some kind of first-person shooter VR game
I had motion
on like
blur.
Mars. I think yeah, motion blur definitely like makes it worse. I have to turn motion blur off. But imagine all of the stuff Kratos does. Not even the things where you flip an entire building or you fight a live flying dragon, but just him being Kratos. Like you are looking in every direction almost always
Yeah, you kind
and
of
hitting
are.
everything at one time. That would be the biggest
That
headache
nigga be
you
flipping
will
all in
ever
the air.
experience.
You slick are looking in every
Bruh.
direction at the same time because I would be I wouldn't be terrified fighting Drugger, but I would just be like, where are they coming from? Especially the ones that try to like snipe you with the fireball.
Yeah.
Imagine the Valkyrie fighting VR.
Oh fuck no.
Shit. See what I'm saying?
For
I'm
people
good.
that beat the Valkyries, imagine the
I'm
Valkyrie
good.
fights in VR. That would be the worst experience of my
I'm
lifetime. Even
good.
if everything was perfectly tuned, nothing about anything related to that experience
I didn't
is
even think about that.
preferable.
But who's to say that God of War 2 on PS5 is gonna have Valkyrie fights?
I'm
I mean,
good.
that would be great. I mean, I'm
I
gonna
was
be
like, I don't give
completely
a
and totally.
damn. You
I'm
can
gonna be
have that
completely
shit.
and totally honest. The Valkyrie fights challenged me in a way. The Valkyrie fights challenged me in a way that I like to be challenged. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's what I'm
I'm gonna be
talking
honest with you.
about.
Cause like certain stuff.
Everybody's inner masochism is getting awoken at
That's
the
what
end of
I'm
the
talking
No,
about.
cause
PS4.
it was like, cause it
Yes.
was a fight that challenged you to do and be good. It challenged you to focus. It challenged you to use your resources. It challenged you to time things correctly. Especially New Game Plus Sigrund. God, that was the most broken shit I've ever fought. That was the worst thing I fought since Kurt
I like
Zisa
this.
in
Who?
I like hearing
what
this.
what is it? Kingdom Hearts 1. Kurt Zisa. That
Mm.
thing in the desert when you try to go
Oh
back out to
my
Agrabah
god. Yes.
and you can't go back out there until you beat him, and then you get the final version of the wind attack from him. Was the worst headache I have ever had in my life.
You
I
just gave
fought
me,
that thing so many
I
times. I
feel like you just
used
gave me a
all
headache
of my
thinking about it.
summons, all of
He
my
said, "Oh,
items.
summons."
Bro, yes, like
Oh
you go through, you have to time it just right, and you will burn through your summons, like fighting that thing. That was terrible, but it challenges you to be good. And I'll be honest with you, like in
Mm.
my opinion, some challenges in certain games are just like stupid, or they push you into an activity and make you do a thing in that activity. Not so much because that's like a scalable, manageable challenge. That's just all right. Well, we're gonna push you into this thing and make you do this because we feel like that's a way to challenge you. Like some of the exotic quests for Destiny, like you got to go in a gambit and kill everybody on the opposing team.
Yeah,
Doing an invasion, stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my biggest pet peeve with Destiny. A lot of the stuff that you have to go and do for quests are just
Mhm.
tedious and annoying. They're not challenging. They're just
So, so
hard and annoying. You know what I'm saying? But like the Valkyries, it was just like, it's me and you. We're in a temple. It's me and you.
So
Either I'm gonna perform or you gonna perform.
so with that
And
being
it's if you
said,
want to get it, you have to perform.
what I'm just curious because you mentioned it. What would be a good challenge for you in Destiny as far as quests are concerned?
I'm not really sure because I don't know if they have the activities to support it.
Hmm.
Because
Okay.
a lot of times the most challenging aspect of a lot of activities pushes you into either a situation that you cannot get through as a solo player, which I completely and totally understand. You don't design everything in your video game for solo players. But as a person who primarily plays solo, it's kind of annoying when there's no way to kind of spec yourself for certain high level activities just because that's the kind of player I am.
Hmm.
But for Destiny, you either get activities that require other players or activities that push you into a PvP activity or a PvP based activity or some kind of activity that requires like the PvP mechanics to matchmaking,
Right.
which annoys me because that's a mixed bag. You know what I'm saying? You are going to go in there, you might get it the first time because everybody sucks. You might go in there the 27th time and not get it because matchmaking is like, screw you, we're going to throw
Right.
everybody with a 2 plus KDR at your
Hmm.
face. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is tedious and it's annoying. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
well,
And then a lot of times those challenges are just going in and doing things that are sometimes kind of painful over and over again. Like I generally don't enjoy Gambit unless,
oh wow. Most
I
recently
really
did.
don't.
I like
I don't.
Gambit.
I don't like Gambit. It's so frustrating.
Oh
Gambit
wow.
is infuriating to me, but there are things locked behind Gambit. You have to go into Gambit and play Gambit.
So I just found out today, they removed skill-based matchmaking for some reason because
A
they.
lot of people have been complaining about skill-based matchmaking overall, and they removed it from the non-competitive playlist. So the non 6v6 stuff.
Oh,
And
okay.
I don't think Rumble's in that either, but
Hmm.
I'm not 100% sure about Rumble.
Well, this concludes episode 16 of the Dopest podcast, where Sony had an amazing E3. We talked about a
Yes, they
lot
did.
of different games. Last of Us, Spider-Man, Horizon, Resident Evil, which I know we really
All the
didn't talk
games.
about, but it's just, yeah, we pretty much covered
We talked about the
everything.
fact that it was not something to talk about.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it wasn't. It's definitely more information is
Well,
going to be
at
needed.
least not yet.
The best part of that trailer was the very end where he says, "Why?" Like I would have been like, "What the fuck?" Because I'm pretty sure they're going with the ending where he saved his
I don't even
wife.
know why he says why.
I'm
Is he killing his
pretty
wife right there?
that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they're going with the ending where he's killing his wife and he's like, "Bro, if you wanted to fuck her, you could have just that." No,
Man,
I went through
son,
hell trying to save this
that
bitch,
was
and you just gonna up and shoot
right,
her?
and that scene just makes me be like, is Ethan gonna go and try to kill kill Chris now?
I'm just
But
trying to brought back Ethan. So then it was me a one-off character. It's
uh,
just seven.
yeah, I would have thought so too. So,
Yeah.
but if you like what you see, subscribe to me on YouTube at Backlog Gaming. Follow me on Instagram at the other L, Snapchat at the other L, and follow me on Twitch at the
wait, what do you
other
call it now?
L. The other L. But the YouTube
Oh, you
channel,
said Backlog Gaming?
yeah, Backlog Gaming.
Oh,
We play games
That's kind of
later.
cool.
We play
Yeah.
games later, so you don't have to.
Oh my goodness.
That
You
is
won that one.
literally the
You won that
tagline.
one.
Think about it though. Think about it though.
You won
Mass
that one.
Effect Andromeda. You don't have to play that. We've already played it for you. Games like that. Although I'm not touching that train wreck up again.
Yeah,
Just.
no.
But you guys have a good night. Have a good night. Have a great day. It is 2:30 in the morning. Sleep well. Live long, prosper. Make sure you keep your 6 feet. Wash your hands. Ass. All that good stuff. So yeah.